Don't do that, cause I broke it. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. If you are brand new here, hello, very excited to meet you. I do want to let you guys know that there is still currently a giveaway going on. I haven't ended it yet. That'll be linked down below in the description. I think the very last day to enter will be Sunday, and then I'll be announcing the winner this coming Monday. You can enter to win the Gothographic collection from Wet n Wild. All you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, head on over to that video and leave a comment down below, and then you're entered to win. Alrighty guys, so what we're going to be doing today is just an unboxing. I didn't really have a title for it because we're going to be opening up 3 different packages that have absolutely nothing to do with each other. These are basically just like the leftover boxes that I haven't unboxed from May yet. And there might also be one in here from April because I'm a forgetful mess. So today we have the Fleek subscription, which is the absolute cheapest subscription I have. Then I have this here, which is from Apocalyptic Beauty. This is an indie subscription. And then finally we have a brand new subscription here to the channel, which is the Lola beauty box. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive on into these completely unrelated subscription boxes, and let's go ahead and start with Fleek because it's the smallest. Alrighty, so Fleek here is definitely the cheapest subscription I subscribe to. It is $3.49, which is pretty cheap. And I will also leave a code for you guys down below in the description that'll get you half off your first month. So that makes it $1.75. And that also is not an affiliate code or anything. I think I got it from my subscription addiction. Alrighty, inside here we have our little earrings wrapped up in bubble wrap and our card. I'm really wondering what like extra item they sent this month, or I guess last month since I'm late again, surprisingly. I have received like hair ties and temporary tattoos in this subscription before, so I'm excited to see what little extra is in here. Oh. Well, that actually is a little bit disappointing because there is no little extra in here. It always comes with a little pamphlet here, just some information about Fleek, and then we have our earrings inside of some bubble wrap and a little plastic thing. They're like attached. Ooh, okay, so these are the little earrings I got for the month. My profile is still set to like boho. There's a couple of different ones that you can pick from. I'm not really sure how like boho these are. They feel more of like the simple like classic style to me. But right off the bat, I think they're cute. I do like the design of them. It's just like a little black triangle. They are gold. I was hoping for a gold pair this month, but the construction of these is not very good. If you guys can see there, the little like plastic triangle inlaid piece thingy is kind of sticking out on this one, whereas this one, it's totally flat. So I feel like this is a bit of a mistake here. I wonder if I can just like shove it back in. Oh. Well, don't do that, cause I broke it. Why am I the way I am? I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to bite on the plastic piece, but it snapped in half. So now I have a lovely little triangle piece that is not only sticking out from the gold piece, but it's also broken. Okay, well, I'm still gonna try them on to let you guys know what they look like. I'm gonna go rinse these down with some alcohol really fast and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back, and this pair of earrings is just not really impressing me that much. I feel like the posts on these are super like malleable. They're very bendy. So here they are on, and here's my contour looking a little bit harsh, but I think they're actually pretty cute. I like the black and the gold. I just really wish I hadn't snapped this one in two. But for the style, I think they are cute. I really am not sure if they fall into like the boho category. To me, this isn't exactly boho, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. So unfortunately, this was definitely not my favorite Fleek month. I'm really glad that these were only a few dollars because I'll be pretty upset if I just bit in half an earring that cost a lot of money. But I think the style overall is cute. I just wish the quality was just a little bit better. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on into the indie subscription here. This is from Apocalyptic Beauty, and this is from April. Wow, okay, so this is a little bit later than I thought it was. Let's just go ahead and unbox it anyway. I feel like I might have ended up canceling this. I'm not 100% sure why. I don't remember. Alrighty, so Apocalyptic Beauty, every single month there is like a theme, and this one is Disco Space Alien. So this bag definitely looks very futuristic space alien to me. So let's go ahead and see what the items are for this month. I'm sorry, 2 months ago? Ooh! The first little thing that fell out of the bag is this tiny little glow-in-the-dark star. These were all the rage when I was a kid. You had that little tacky stuff that you stuck to your ceiling. When you pulled it off, it was really gross. But they were really cute and they glowed in the dark, so this brings back some really good memories. And then the next thing we have in here are some sassy saucers. And I'm assuming this is candy, so you guys know how much I love me some candy. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste. I'm gonna go ahead and taste these, and they do look kind of saucery shaped. Tastes like sugar. Alrighty, so I have all the products in front of me. It looks like we have 5 different things here, which is pretty cool. And I think this is like the standard amount that you get in each bag. Ooh, this looks awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this first. So this is a glitter, a Planet X glitter, and it looks super duper cool. There's like all sorts of little starburst shapes in there, and a lot of like blues and greens and silvers. That is very, very pretty. I have no idea what I would do with it, but it is very pretty. Next we have a Flying Saucer lip gloss, and it's in like this crazy silver color. Here it is on the back of my hand. I thought it would be like really, really crazy silver, but it's not. It definitely has like a silver like cast to it, but it just looks kind of like a shiny lip gloss. All right, next up we have an eyeshadow in the shade Evila, Evila, and this looks to be like in a very like shimmery purpley color. Alrighty, so I swatched it 2 times. This is without any type of base, and this is using the sticky like silver lip gloss as like a base for it. Next up here we have another eyeshadow in the shade Lola? And again, here it is swatched without a base and with a sticky base. Very pretty and shimmery. And then finally, I think this bigger guy here is a highlight. This is in the shade Ray Gun. Okay, so here it is swatched like all blended out. If you were to use it as a highlight, it is super duper glittery and shimmery. So if you're not into a glittery highlight, I don't think I would recommend this. But here it is also packed onto something like sticky, so you could see what it would look like if it was packed on the lid. Alrighty guys, so that was everything in the Apocalyptic Beauty indie subscription from 2 months ago. I do believe that the subscription is $12.95, I want to say. I will double check on that. It might not be. But I do think this is the last package that I have received from Apocalyptic Beauty, so I think I have canceled my subscription. Alright guys, and the very last box that we're going to be getting into today is the Lola Beauty box. Now, I don't know much about this at all. This little box here just magically appeared in my P.O. box. This is definitely not a sponsored video. I'm not an affiliate, anything like that. I haven't spoken to Lola Beauty. It just showed up. So I'm very excited to get in here and see what it's all about. I did some really quick Googling because I didn't know anything about it. And apparently it is a $21 a month subscription, and it's supposed to come with 4 to 5 full-size items. So it's kind of like a BoxyCharm like competitor. The total retail value of this box will not be below $70 every month, which is a bit less than BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm promises a $100 value every single month. This does have free shipping unless you live in Canada. They're going to charge you $5 more if you live in Canada, and there's no tax unless you live in Georgia. I don't know why. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get on into this box. Alright, so the first thing here, right on top, we have a little card that tells us the theme and everything inside the box and the full-size prices, which I really like. So let's go ahead and get into this box. Everything should be full size, and I'm seeing some stuff that looks pretty interesting. So the first thing in this box, maybe not the most exciting ever, but this is a Nail Couture Lauren B Beauty Beverly Hills Nourishing Hand Cream with Orchid and Peony. Why can't I word? So this is definitely a nice size hand cream here. It also has retinol and amino acids in it, so I guess it has like skincare qualities to it. So not bad, pretty decent. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing here, which is a brush, and you guys know I love getting brushes. So it looks like we have a little like dual-ended brush here. This is from Crown Brushes. So this is the C490 Duo Fiber Blush / Blender. So these have those duo fiber bristles where the top is a lot more sparse than the bottom on both ends. I'm guessing that this is the blush side. This wouldn't be my personal preference for a blush brush, but this little blender over here, it looks like it would work pretty well. However, I am noticing some shedding right off the bat. If you guys can see those little fuzzy guys right there, those seem to be popping out of my blender. Hopefully that doesn't continue to happen, but I'm always decently excited about brushes, so this is pretty good. Next up in here, I'm gonna go for this little guy. This is from Juice Beauty, the Organic Solution. This is a Phytopigment Cream Shadow Stick. Oh, fun. I got mine in the shade 10 Cove, and here it is. Okay, just trying to swatch it on the back of my hand. It's not the creamiest thing I've ever encountered. It took a little bit for it to like warm up on my skin. It's also not like crazy pigmented. It's a bit streaky here if you guys can see. I'm not sure if it is supposed to be like really pigmented or anything though. It is supposed to be natural and organic and all that good stuff, so maybe it's just supposed to give a light wash of color. But since it does have some like tack to it, maybe you could use it as like an eyeshadow base. I don't know. Speaking of eyeshadow though, there is something in here I'm pretty excited about, and it's this little guy right here from Tarte. This is the Golden Daydreams Eye and Cheek Palette, which I've never even heard of. I had no idea Tarte came out with anything like this. It just comes in a cute little palette like this. It's like gold with a bit of chevron pattern on it and also some checkerboard. Very interesting outside. It has like a cardboardy covery thing here, and inside we have all of the shadows and the cheek color. I'm guessing this was from like a holiday collection or something, just based on like the names in here. We have Toasted Marshmallow, Cookie Swap, Vixen, Twinkle Lights, Chestnuts Roasting, Violetic Go, Spiked Cider, Dipped in Chocolate, and Warm Hearted. So several of these to me seem very Christmas themed. Alrighty, so here they are swatched on the arm. They're very like warm, neutrally colors, which I personally like. I wear pretty much every single day. Some of them are a bit on the patchier side, like this purple here, but some of them do look really pretty. And then down here we have the blush, which is like a warm rosy shade, which is pretty cute as well. I feel like my sweatshirt is actually trying to choke me. So it is nice to get a palette in a box like this. However, I'm not super blown away with the palette, and I do think it is definitely, you know, something that might have been discontinued from like last Christmas or something like that. But we still have one thing left in this box, so I'll go ahead and grab it. This is a Sticks, and apparently it is a lipstick in the shade Tangerine. This should be quite interesting. I cannot say that I've ever worn a tangerine lipstick before. Whoa, okay, that is definitely the most interesting lipstick tubey thing I've ever seen. It's square and like the middle of it twists, and then this like pops off like that. This 100% looks like a school supply. I can definitely see like 8-year-old Allie being like, Mom, I have to have the lipstick erasers. But this is indeed a lipstick, and a very bright one at that. I don't know if it is fully capturing the majesty of how incredibly neon tangerine bright this lipstick is on camera, but oh boy, it's something I definitely do not own. And though part of me so badly wants to swatch this and try it on and stuff, I know I'm never ever gonna wear this color, and I feel like somebody out there could actually wear this and look really cute in it, but I don't think that person is me. So I don't want to ruin this because I want to pass it on to somebody else. So I'm going to set it to the side. And now I'm going to go ahead and read the full-size prices of these items to see how much our entire little box is valued at. Alright, so the Tarte limited edition Golden Daydreams Eye and Cheek Palette is $18. The Juice Beauty Eyeshadow Cream Stick is $22. The Lauren B Beauty Nourishing Hand Cream is $24. That's just way too much money for hand cream. It says the Sticks Cosmetics lipstick was supposed to come in Meta Mauve, Code Red, or Fuchsia. I didn't get any of those colors. I got bright orange. But it is $14 full size. Then the Crown Brush Duo Fiber Blush blender brush thingy is $9. So altogether that makes this box an $87 total value. Now I personally don't know if I would pay $87 for things in this box if it wasn't in a subscription box. My favorite thing is definitely the Tarte eyeshadow palette. Everything else I'm just a little bit like on the fence about, so I don't know yet. This is my very first experience with Lola Beauty Box, so I can't really like judge the box as a whole off of the one box that I have received. So go ahead down below in the comments, let me know if you guys think that I should just go ahead and subscribe myself to this box and we can test it out a few more times, or do you guys not really want to see anymore? Just let me know what you think. All of your thoughts and opinions are very welcome down below. Alrighty everybody, that is everything I have for you today in this very random unboxing. I feel like this video is a little bit more on the boring side. Very sorry about that. But just thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. You guys don't even know. Plus don't forget that we do still have a couple of days for the giveaway going on. That will be linked down below. And I just hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! I just realized I filmed this entire video without any mascara on whatsoever. I guess it doesn't really make a difference, but it feels like I had something in my teeth the entire time and didn't notice it until the very end. I'm sorry if my eyes have looked kind of strange this entire time. I'm just a very forgetful person who's not the best at makeup.